Hi everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. So many things to chat about today. I wanted to do some thank yous to Ursula and to Michelle for your contributions through PayPal. Thank you, thank you. It keeps us going, you know it does. I also want to say thank you to Polly. She sent some happy mail and a cash contribution, so thank you. And Lori, thank you for sending some happy mail. I've gotten quite a bit lately and I've gone through it and it's very fun. So thank you to those ladies. I do have some winners. I picked some winners this morning for the passport holders. And I have Donna Hanrahan, Hanrahan. Probably close. So Donna, you won one of the passport holders. Yay! And Linda Black, you won the other one. So Julie helped me pick some numbers this morning and I went through all of the comments. Thank you for your comments. And I picked the winners. So there you have it. I am back in my altered book. I did a background for that. We are doing an August challenge. And I believe tomorrow's challenge is circles and wings. So I have some circles in this background. Now I didn't paint the circles, I removed color of the circles. So this was kind of fun. So I think that's it. And see you on the table. Okay, the supplies that we used for this lovely background. Twisted Citron Distress Oxide. I used a turquoise acrylic paint. I had some spray water on hand. This is Bubblegum Pink Shimmer Spray by Delusions. I had some Tim Holtz Distress Crayons, Mod Podge of course, Underpants of course, and my gesso. Oh, and a stencil, which is already washed and drying, and some sandpaper. I haven't stabiloed this. I plan on putting a focal point on it to go with our challenge, which is wings and circles. I have the circles in here. That was with a stencil as well. And also, I didn't have any baby wipes, so I used the Clorox cleaning wipes in the piece. I think that's it. All right, back to the book. This side is already stable. This is my very, very fragile book, as you can recall. These little corners have broken off, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to secure 3 pages together on the left-hand side, making sure to have a nice, healthy book where the signature is. And yes, you guys have done this a million times. And let me repeat that you can do this on a substrate as well. Canvas board, piece of wood. You can do it on watercolor paper, whatever your favorite substrate is. You can use that instead of an altered book. These pages, God love them. And then I'm going to cover that 2-page spread with some very yummy, also old pages, Underpants. But the Mod Podge really strengthens those papers, so we are very grateful for that. All right, I'm going to cover these 2 pages, this 2-page spread, with some Underpants. All right, I'm just putting down the last few pieces of Underpants here. It's a very yummy old book that was gifted to me. It was already torn into some bits and pieces, which was delicious. And while I was doing this, I decided I would love some color in that background. And so I grabbed the turquoise, of course, and I'm just going to put a couple of drops on here. I'm going to grab that yummy silicone brush And I'm just going to add some color. Now the Mod Podge isn't dry. I'm okay with that. All right, gonna let that dry. Love it already. Okay, I quit. Oh no, not really. All right, let it dry. We'll play some more. Okay, so we have our underpants down, layer 1. We have some acrylic paint down, layer 2. Now I'm going to bring in that stencil, and I am going to take my gesso and ta-da, gesso and my silicone brush, and I am going to put some somethings down here. We'll see how that works. Yep, that's good. All right, I'm going to wipe the back of that stencil off because that has a tendency just to smear a little bit too much, even for this girl. Okay, oh, that was kind of fun. All right, so I don't want them the same. That would be crazy. And imperfection is best. Look at that, that's great. All right, I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna add some more. Can I add some more now? Let's let it dry. Okay, I am going to be grabbing the Twisted Citron Distress Ink. Gesso's dry. Look at that. And there, move that around with my fingers. I'm sure that some of you will want to use your blending tool for that, but my blending tools are right here. So every piece of artwork that we make is an experiment. It's different every time. Now I'm supposed to spray this with some water. What happens then? I don't know. Gonna let it dry. Okay, that's fun. It does oxidize. All right, I'm going to bring in my gesso and the stencil and bring some more gesso onto the page with imperfect stencil. Oh, nice. Giving you permission to just play today. All right, I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna bring the Distress Oxide back in. I'm not even gonna smear that. We're gonna leave that just like that. Add some water to that. Gosh, what a beautiful color. I don't know if I'm doing it right. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with playing. All right, let's let that dry and see what happens, huh? All right, so that's pretty much dry. What I'm going to do now is just bring in a couple of pieces of old book text and just glue them on willy-nilly here. We all know willy-nilly, right? Oh, I think I can get that green to spread a little bit. Oh, good. That's good. Pretty nice. I have my Mod Podge and my gesso open at the same time. Very, very dangerous. All right. One more little piece. That little piece will do just fine. All right, let's let that dry for a minute. Close up our gesso. So I'm going to grab this Distress Crayon, Seedless Preserves. And I'm just going to go in the corners here. Add some fun color. Just going along some of those yummy book pages. This is gorgeous, huh? What's next, though? Let's talk about how many layers we have. I'm always curious. So we have the underpants, the acrylic, the stencil and gesso, the oxide, stencil and gesso, oxide, book pages, book text, and now Distressed Crayon. So that's where we are right now. of course, I've totally forgotten how many that is, but oh well. That is gorgeous. All right, there's some sandpaper around here someplace. You bet there is. This is well-loved sandpaper, but there's some grit left on there. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to lift some of that gesso stencil back up, chew it up a bit. Now I'm going to bring in the chipped sapphire of the Distress crayon and put some on the edges there like that. Take my baby blue and bring that blue through the page. And do the same on this side. Gorgeous. All right, I gotta grab something. Look at this fun stencil. So I'm gonna put that stencil down, and I have, if I had a baby wipe, I would use a baby wipe. I don't have a baby wipe, so I have a bleach, like a Clorox cleaning cloth. And I'm going to go around this stencil with that cleaning cloth. Okay, I have not peeked without you. Shall we do the unveiling? Oh yeah, that's fun. So we're just going to continue that wherever we want to remove some of that Distress crayon with any stencil that you want to use, of course, and a baby wipe if you have it. Okay, so I've removed some of the color on this side, and now I'm going to do the same on this side with my stencil and my cleaning rag, which is still good. I'll just get in there and remove some of that color and be playful. So I'm going to do just a couple more places. Remember, this is the stencil of your choice, depending on how much paint you want to remove, or color, I should say, color you want to remove. It's very fun. Okay, this is really coming along nicely. So I've removed quite a bit of the color with my, it's actually like a Clorox disinfecting wipes. So if I get some of my DNA on here, it'll be disinfected. Ha, how about that, village? All right, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of sandpaper just to rough up some of these edges. All right, so I took the sandpaper to it. Bring the stencil back up, grunge it up a little bit. This is gorgeous. I'm going to take the Fossilized Amber Distress Crayon, and I am going to put some of it on my workspace here. Then I'm going to take my brush so make it nice and juicy, and then just let it run down your page. And I'll do that to the other page as well. Let's see if I can have you see that a little bit better. And then we'll let that dry. So I grabbed the Bubblegum Pink Delusions Shimmer Spray. I just want a little bit, and this tends to come out pretty heavy, so we'll see. There we go. Perfect. Let this dry. So here is our delicious background. I'm going to use this for the circles and wings challenge that's going on right now. This was very fun. Lots and lots of layers on this one. And I really like how it turned out. So your turn. Go create. Go play. Go have fun. And here's one page with focal points on it for the wings and the circles.